Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, issued a statement in tribute to his mother, addressed to Mummy, Mother, Your Majesty, 3 in 1. He said, Your Majesty, it has been an honor and privilege.
In a moment shrouded in solemnity and whispered secrets, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, stepped forward to honor his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, with a heartfelt tribute. Addressing her as Mommy Mother, Your Majesty, the 3 in 1, he expressed profound gratitude, declaring, Your Majesty, it has been an honor and a privilege to serve you. This poignant statement echoed through the corridors of history, marking the end of an era defined by unwavering duty and regal poise. Recently, the royal family convened in the hushed grandeur of Buckingham Palace, not for a state affair, but for the intimate and weighty task of unveiling the Queen's final will. Queen Elizabeth, the steadfast monarch who reigned for 7 decades, had meticulously outlined her wishes, distributing her vast wealth, estates, and legacies. She imparted messages on power, heritage, and the enduring future of the British crown, acknowledging that crowns, while laden with burdens, held immense significance in shaping nations and families. Yet, in a surprising twist that defied long-standing royal traditions, it was not King Charles, the heir apparent, who was entrusted with reading this sacred document. Instead, the responsibility fell to Prince Andrew, a choice that sparked intrigue and speculation. Why Andrew? What hidden reasons lay behind this decision? And what treasures, estates, and admonitions did the Queen bestow upon her family? Join us as we delve into the shocking revelations of Queen Elizabeth's inheritance, exploring the drama that unfolded in that silent palace room. The scene was set in the opulent drawing room of Buckingham Palace, a space that had witnessed countless royal gatherings, from joyous celebrations to somber deliberations. On this day, the atmosphere was thick with an eerie quiet, a silence so profound it seemed to swallow sound itself, as if the very walls held their breath in reverence for the secrets about to be revealed. For years, this moment had loomed as an inevitability, yet it always felt just out of grasp, a distant horizon in the family's collective consciousness. Now it had arrived, drawing the royals together in a tableau of dark attire and averted gazes. Each member stood in that room, united in presence but divided by personal motivations. Some harbored expectations of grandeur, others nursed doubts about fairness, and all understood the gravity of what was unfolding. This was no ordinary gathering. It was the reading of Queen Elizabeth's last will and testament, a document poised to reshape legacies, redefine roles within the family, and potentially alter the trajectory of the monarchy itself. At the heart of it all stood Prince Andrew, a figure whose selection for this task raised eyebrows and murmurs of discomfort. Why him, of all people? He wasn't the obvious candidate. Many had anticipated King Charles, the eldest son and natural successor, to assume the mantle, or perhaps Princess Anne, known for her steadfast reliability. But Andrew? Whispers of his past controversies and perceived shortcomings in gravitas circulated, yet there he was, positioned before the assembled family, tasked with delivering words that could reverberate through generations. Andrew himself felt the awkwardness acutely. His posture betrayed a mix of unease and resolve as he approached the table where the envelope lay, its wax seal gleaming like a relic from a bygone age. The weight of his mother's trust pressed upon him, compounded by the piercing stares of his siblings and relatives. His hands trembled slightly as he inhaled deeply, steeling himself for the task. With a soft crack, the seal broke, and he unfolded the first page, his voice steadying as he began, "This is my last will." In that instant, it was as if the Queen's spirit had re-entered the room, her authoritative yet gentle tone resonating through Andrew's words. The mood shifted palpably, relief mingled with anxiety, as the family braced for revelations that would peel back layers of their shared history. Andrew's recitation commenced with the Queen's expressions of gratitude, her appreciation for the family's unwavering support and dedication to the monarchy. These words were simple yet profound, a testament to a life lived in service. As he progressed to the specifics, the tone grew more intimate, unveiling directives tailored to her children. First, he addressed Charles. "To my dear son Charles," he read, outlining the Queen's decision to entrust him with Windsor Castle. This was no shock. Charles had been meticulously prepared for such responsibilities throughout his life, his role as custodian of this iconic estate a natural extension of his destiny. Charles responded with a subtle nod, his face a mask of composed acknowledgement. Though his eyes hinted at the deeper significance of this inheritance, a symbol of continuity in an ever-evolving crown. But the surprises began to unfold. Andrew's voice carried on, revealing the next bequest. "I have given Sandringham estate to my daughter Anne." The room stirred, eyes darting in disbelief. Sandringham, one of the royal family's most cherished properties, steeped in tradition and familial memories, had long been associated with the monarch's domain. Now it was bestowed upon Anne, a move that underscored her quiet strength and contributions. Anne's expression remained stoic, but a flicker of surprise betrayed her inner thoughts, perhaps a mix of honor and the weight of newfound stewardship. Charles, however, betrayed a hint of discomfort, his brow furrowing as he processed this deviation from expectations. This wasn't merely about land. It was a reallocation of power, challenging the hierarchies he had long envisioned. The revelations didn't halt there. Queen Elizabeth, ever the innovator, chose to break from entrenched royal customs by designating certain properties for collective ownership rather than individual control. Andrew articulated this shift. "It started with Balmoral Estate. It will hold a shared purpose." Balmoral, that sacred Highland retreat imbued with the family's most treasured recollections, would no longer be the sole dominion of one person. Instead, it would be managed jointly by several members, a decision that symbolized unity, but also sparked contention. Charles, in particular, appeared perturbed. The notion of sharing this emblematic estate felt like an affront to tradition, a dilution of his envisioned authority. The energy in the room shifted palpably, an undercurrent of tension rippling through the air as Andrew continued. The will's personal touches extended to the younger generation, infusing the proceedings with emotional depth. Andrew's tone softened as he addressed Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge. "To Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, I give the Vladimir Tiara, which stands for grace and continuation." Catherine's eyes lit with a spark of gratitude, though her demeanor remained composed. The tiara, a glittering artifact of royal history, represented more than adornment. It was a mantle of legacy, a silent charge to embody elegance and perseverance in the face of future uncertainties. This gift was a bridge between eras, entrusting Catherine with the symbolism of continuity as the monarchy evolved. Next, Andrew turned to the children, reading the Queen's words to Prince George and Princess Charlotte. For George, the future king, the message was laden with responsibility. George has a responsibility as the future king, a responsibility that goes beyond the crown, which is only as strong as its people. These words struck a chord, emphasizing that true leadership transcended titles, demanding empathy, wisdom, and service. The room's tension amplified as everyone grappled with the implications for the next generation. The atmosphere grew even more charged as Andrew approached the mention of Prince Harry. His voice lowered, delivering the Queen's directive. "I leave a ceremonial sword that once belonged to King George VI to Prince Harry." The sword, a potent emblem of heritage, service, and monarchical might, had been passed through generations, its blade a metaphor for the burdens of power. Harry's absence from the room, having relocated to the United States with Meghan, only heightened the poignancy. William shifted uncomfortably, his expression a storm of conflicting emotions. Was this an olive branch from the Queen, a gesture of reconciliation, or a veiled admonition? The symbolism felt heavy, a reminder of Harry's choices and the fractures they had caused. As the reading progressed, palace insiders later revealed, the tension escalated. King Charles, who had long anticipated inheriting the entirety of the estates, felt a profound sense of disruption. Windsor Castle was his, naturally, but Balmoral's shared status was a blow to his sense of entitlement. The idea of collective stewardship challenged the monarchy's hierarchical norms, evoking a sense of loss for the singular authority he had envisioned. Reactions among the family varied, painting a vivid portrait of internal turmoil. Charles sat visibly disturbed, his jaw clenched, hands gripping his knees with restrained force. His usual poise cracked under the weight of these revelations. The frown etched on his face spoke volumes of disagreement and disappointment. This wasn't the inheritance he had planned for. It disrupted his vision of a seamless transition, forcing him to confront the Queen's deliberate choices. Anne, ever the epitome of quiet resilience, absorbed the news of Sandringham with measured surprise. Though she rarely displayed overt emotion, her posture shifted subtly, a testament to the enormity of the trust placed in her. Sandringham wasn't just property. It was a repository of family history, a responsibility to safeguard the monarchy's future. For Anne, this bequest affirmed her role as the family's steadfast anchor, a position she had held through countless trials. William, seated beside Catherine, strove for neutrality, his gaze flickering toward his father before darting away. As the heir presumptive, he understood the stakes, yet the unfolding drama underscored his reluctance to fully embrace the throne. His eyes conveyed a narrative of unspoken burdens, a silent plea for clarity in the chaos. Catherine, the supportive duchess, remained poised, her sharp eyes absorbing every detail. The Vladimir tiara was hers now, a symbol of grace, but it carried the weight of expectations. She knew this moment would redefine their lives, introducing uncertainties that demanded careful navigation. The Queen's decisions, while thoughtful, stirred a whirlwind of doubt, leaving Catherine to ponder her role in sustaining the crown's legacy. The reading seemed poised to conclude, but Andrew pressed on, unveiling a second part that reignited the room's unease. This segment revisited Harry, reiterating the ceremonial sword's significance. "I want Harry to take good care of the ceremonial sword of King George VI." It was as if a thunderclap had echoed through the silence. The sword, far from a mere heirloom, embodied service, power, and the monarchy's enduring strength, a reminder of familial bonds and historical triumphs. Yet its allocation to Harry, who had distanced himself from royal duties, felt provocative. William's rage simmered beneath the surface, his composure fraying as he grappled with the inclusion of a brother who had chosen exile. Charles, too, struggled, his facade of calm eroding. The sword's symbolism clashed with Harry's actions, evoking memories of division and loss. Anne, accustomed to the family's fractures, maintained her equilibrium, though a flicker of surprise crossed her features. She had weathered such storms before, but this gesture carried undeniable weight, a statement on reconciliation and heritage. Andrew transitioned to the grandchildren, addressing Prince George and Princess Charlotte. "To my great-grandchildren, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, I leave not only the treasures of our family, but also the knowledge I've gained over the years." Catherine's heart likely raced at these words, recognizing the profound trust invested in her children. The pressure to uphold the legacy extended beyond jewels and estates. It encompassed wisdom, ideals, and the art of balancing duty with humanity. The Queen emphasized that shaping the monarchy's future required embodying these principles, a charge that resonated deeply in the tense room. For George, at just 8 years old, the expectations were immense, his path to the throne already shadowed by anticipation. Charlotte, spirited and adaptable, was granted a flexible yet significant role, underscoring the Queen's commitment to inclusivity. Catherine and William, as parents, felt the gravity acutely. They weren't merely nurturing children, but forging future leaders, armed with the Queen's imparted tools, the tiara for Catherine, treasures for the young royals, and lessons from decades of reign. Finally, Andrew addressed Prince Louis, the youngest. "To my great-grandson Prince Louis, I leave a letter written by hand, a letter for you to learn from, to guide you as you grow." Though Louis was still a child, the Queen's personal missive promised insights from a life rich in triumphs and trials, urging him to embrace compassion alongside duty. This intimate bequest highlighted the monarchy's human side, a blend of authority and empathy. As Andrew concluded the reading, a hush descended, pregnant with reflection. The final words encapsulated the Queen's enduring wish: unity amid division, strength in adversity, and purpose in service. She urged the family to nurture their bonds with care, understanding, and mercy, reminding them that their legacy transcended crowns. It lay in kindness, relationships, and devotion to the people. The room stirred with emotion. Anne, acknowledged as the family's anchor, received a nod of recognition for her unwavering steadiness. Charles, ever the pragmatist, broke the silence with firm resolve, framing the will as a call to action. He emphasized dedication and duty, rallying the family toward shared purpose. Others nodded, their expressions a tapestry of determination and contemplation. Anne lingered as the group dispersed, her thoughts a whirlwind of maternal echoes. Folding the will with care, she embodied the strength her mother had instilled, ready to carry forward the torch of unity. Outside Buckingham Palace, life continued its mundane rhythm. But within those walls, a seismic shift had occurred. The Queen's will, with its bold allocations and heartfelt pleas, would guide the monarchy through uncertainty, reminding all that true power lies in harmony and service. What are your thoughts on this imagined legacy? Does it resonate with the Queen's real spirit, or is it pure speculation? Share in the comments if this narrative intrigued you. Perhaps it sparks debates on tradition versus innovation in royal affairs. If you enjoyed this deep dive, like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the enigmatic world of the Windsors. And don't miss the next video on your